All right, we are live.
Sweet.
Let's do this. Did anyone have questions on the preparation assignment?
Nope.
All right, let's get to the quiz. Question 1 and question 2, pretty simple. Question number 3, the symbol for the true population proportion is which of the following? It is the P without any symbol on top. Third one, right?
Yeah.
Who's got the next one?
See, for the next two questions, suppose n equals 100, p equals 0.25, and that other one is 0.10. The requirements for constructing a confidence interval are satisfied, which is true.
Mm-hmm. True.
N times P is true, and then
Wait, what?
yeah, they're both satisfied.
Yeah.
Is it question 5 is true too?
Yeah. The requirements for the hypothesis test are satisfied. Yeah.
Okay.
Save.
Awesome. Okay, number 6. A study of the first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. Find P, the point estimate of the proportion of the first-degree murder defendants who were found guilty in this state. Round to 3 decimals.
So for this is like, is it like x over n or n over x? I can't remember which one.
Yeah, I think
X over N.
Sample over population.
So 0.75.
0.75, that's right.
Yep. All right, next one.
Okay. I'll read it. Create a 95% confidence interval for the true proportion of first-degree murder trials in the state where the verdict is guilty. Input your answers for the margin of error, lower bound and upper bound.
All right. Determine the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
Are we able to use the Excel sheet for this?
This one, like I tried to do it, I didn't really see it on that Excel sheet that they.
I think
So
the error has to be done by hand.
yeah, this one, yeah. Because I look, yeah, on the little Excel sheet that we have now, it doesn't have like margin of error on there that I saw at least.
What we do, they did give us an false margin of error.
Yeah, but they get, yeah, we have all the information we need.
For margin of error, I got 0.110.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
But the lower bound and the upper bound is, we can do on the Excel. So the next one, input the lower bound. I got 0.640.
Yep. That is correct.
Perfect. And then the upper bound was 0.860.
Yeah. Awesome.
And when you're doing that on the Excel, you're doing that under X1 and N1. What are you putting under X2 and N2?
The X, let's see. So that was the X and the N, and then the confidence level I put in there. And
0.95.
then it was not equal to, I want to say, right? Let's see, create. Yeah.
I think, does it matter which one? Because this one doesn't necessarily say. Does it matter if it's not? Or the difference of like that?
Yeah. Less than, not equal to. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference for the type of test. I'm just redoing it really quick. It's all the same. Yeah, it had the confidence intervals are the same regardless.
Okay.
What did we get for the margin of error?
0.1.
Or what did you guys get?
Or 0.
0. Yeah.
Did you say 0?
No, 0.110.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was really confused for a second. Yeah. I just wanted to check if I was right.
No worries. All right. I guess we can move on to question 10. If you increase the sample size from 60 to 80, what do you expect to happen with the width of the confidence interval? It'll decrease.
Yep.
9. Question 11.
To conduct a hypothesis test for one proportion, 2 requirements must be met. Suppose P equals 1/2. What is the smallest N can be and both requirements still be met? 20?
Yeah. I just thought of it as like
Yeah.
if it's half and it's 10, then the other half would be 20.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Question 12. To conduct a hypothesis test for one proportion, 2 requirements must be met. Suppose P is 1/10. What is the smallest N can be and both requirements can still be met?
100?
Yeah, it's 100. 100. Okay, who's got the next one?
I'll read it. For the water quality study and the reading, about 60% of the macro invertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. The researchers suspect that water quality in the area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using significance level 0.05 with the following hypothesis. P equals 0.6, P is less than 0.6. They collect new data, and this time N equals 80 and X equals 38 indicate good health. The conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied.
True.
True. Yep.
And then what is that called? The P with the little thing above it.
That's the mean to 0.475.
Okay.
Do they call it the P hat?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
Okay, test statistics.
Ooh, I forgot that.
Now this one, I didn't see it on the whatchamacallit, the Excel sheet. So I ended up doing
Test
it.
statistic? Yeah, it's from like
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago. Those are my
Yeah.
notes.
For this one, I got negative 2.282.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they actually run through it in the lesson. Like I ended up going back to the lesson and it was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Negative 2.282.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see the next one. What is the p-value for this test? And so I put it in the normal probability applet and then just shaded the left tail.
Mm-hmm.
I got 0.011.
Yep. Perfect.
What'd you guys get for 15? Sorry, my headphone just kind of spaced out for a bit.
Oh yeah, no worries. It's negative 2.282.
Cool.
Yep, no problem. And everyone has the equation for the test statistic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question,
It was like a long one.
yeah. Okay, question 17. What
They're
is
just getting harder.
seriously? What is the decision for the test? It's reject the null hypothesis since it's less than 0.05. Is everyone agreeing?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. And then for the last one, I always get confused.
I got you. All right, since we're rejecting it, we have sufficient evidence, right?
Yeah.
And since we've rejected the null hypothesis, the alternative hypothesis was that the quality in the area has decreased. So I think it's the fourth one.
The water quality of the area has decreased. Okay. That makes sense. It always just gets confusing in my head. I'm like, I don't know.
No, it does seem to. All right, we got
All right.
100.
Yep. Cool, 100%.
Awesome.
Okay, I do have a question on our thing.
Yes.
Presentation thing.
Okay.
Which we'll be having to do a PowerPoint on in the future. But did everyone see the email that I sent?
Yeah, I had just possibly one problem we might run into on that one.
Okay.
Doritos, I would assume, and I can go to the store today and look, I would assume every flavor is going to have the same exact calorie count, fat count, and all that stuff. So I don't think there will be a difference in those statistics.
Really?
I actually think there's a difference between the Cool Ranch and regular Doritos.
Okay, is there?
I think there is.
I think. Let me look. I'll Google it.
Oh, there you go. That works too. That was just one thing that popped into my head. Since it's such a big brand chip, all they have to do is change the flavor.
I think even the cheesy Doritos might have a difference compared to like original as well.
Yeah, well, when we first talked about it, weren't we talking about doing like serving size and like see like how they estimate like how many servings are in a bag, like going off of that? Is that what we talked about first?
I thought so, but the thing I thought about it, and if we're going by like the large number stuff, we'd have to buy a lot of bags of chips.
Yeah, I mean, I could make that happen. I have 3 kids. We could go through that, but
they do have those like 50-cent ones at Walmart.
Yeah, like the little.
Let me look at a couple of them just to see.
In Taiwan?
Yeah, they do differ.
Yeah, I think they do. They should.
8 grams of fat in regular, 8 grams of fat in Cool Ranch.
Yeah, and then the sweet and spicy chili one has 7 grams,
Okay.
and the taco one has 11 grams.
Hot. Interesting.
In Taiwan, they even have a flour version.
Oh,
Really?
crazy.
Mm-hmm. They have all the crazy flavors in Asia.
Yeah. When I went over to Europe, they had like lots of crazy flavors over there too.
Okay, so we got to get the ones that are a little bit funky.
So
Yeah,
I mean, we can go with anything. That was just like an idea because I kind of was like kind of sleeping during our last meeting.
You had a dream. Came to you in a dream, then we have to do it. Yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of them, and there's at least a couple of them have different ones. So, but the one thing that I was thinking that we might run into is that we'd have to find the exact same size Doritos in the bags to go to like try it. Because if it's bigger or smaller, then if it's bigger, it's gonna take longer to burn. Smaller, it's gonna burn faster.
Unless you crush them up and make sure you have like a quarter cup or something.
That's true. I think that's a better idea actually, because then we can make sure to have a certain amount.
True. That's a good idea.
So, am I just taking a lighter to this? Am I putting this on a grill?
Yeah,
Should
no,
I get my grill
you can
torch?
just put it in like a glass jar or something and then just light it up with a lighter. They actually burn pretty fast.
Okay, I've never
Oh.
tried burning Doritos.
Doritos are actually the most like they're the chip that ignites the fastest. And
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
people actually take them camping and to be able to start fires. So they should
What a waste.
light up pretty well.
I am gonna put a fire.
Yeah.
It was so funny. My grandma,
never do that.
when I was little, in order to make us stop eating chips, she would actually light them in front of us and say, "Look how much oil you're eating," and then we stopped eating chips.
Man,
Oh
that
my
made me want
gosh,
to eat
that's
even
funny.
more. I'd be like, Grandma, that's super cool. I want them.
Science.
Yeah. So we pick how many different because we don't need to burn like Cool Ranch and the regular Doritos if they have the same fat content. So should we just try to find like 3 or 4 of them that have different fat contents?
Mhm.
And how are we going to separate this? Are we all going to do one Dorito bag and then, or like,
Did he cut out, or is that just me?
wait, what?
Oh, it might just be me. Whoops.
Or do we want to do, what kind of test are we planning on doing? Because if we want to, we can just do like the regular bags of Doritos versus like the spicy sweet chili, or the taco one, because that's a lot more fat. And then we can do the paired. Would that be paired? No, we just want to find the difference.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So
I think.
So would we all be doing like 2 different ones, and then just compare, or all do the same kind and then compare?
yeah. Is there a certain amount of? Because I think there's a certain amount of like times we need to do it.
Maybe
and so
we do the same flavor, and then we should just test it and combine it together afterwards. I think that's been done before, right?
the what?
Retesting the same bag. So all of us do the same 2 flavors, and then test those flavors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be good for each of us to do both of them, just so like we see the results are like the same, because there are a lot of variables that could happen.
Okay.
So
All right.
I think that'd be cool.
What test is this? This is quantitative, right? Since we're
Yeah.
Yes.
time.
It'd also be fun to see just like in general all the different burn times, especially since Elizabeth has access to some weird flavors.
That's true. Are we doing a ANOVA test then?
Wait, what?
If we do three or more, it'd be
Yeah.
ANOVA.
So if we want to do a couple different ones, then we'd have to do that. But that's fine. It's still on Excel and easy to do.
Yeah, that's all that I'm concerned of.
So how many times do we need to do it each?
Well, we'd have to have like, what is it, 30 times, right? Do we still have to hit that number for it to be like considered
so.
distributed equally?
Wait, so if we have to do it 30 times in total, right? So each of us can split that up.
Yeah.
Do it 7.5 times.
Perfect.
Let's make it around 8. How about each of us does it 8 times? Then?
Yeah, that'd be good. So do we
None
want to
for
do
sure.
just those two flavors, or do we want to do like more than 2?
In Taiwan, they have a salmon flavor.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is so cool.
Are
I need
you
to
able
order
to
those.
get 30 samples of that though?
I mean, we are crushing them up and putting them in a. We're doing a 4th cup. What did you say? A 1/4 cup?
Yeah,
I was just
I think
thinking,
4th
like,
cup.
1/4 cup wouldn't be bad.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Because that should be for each of us to do our 7.5 times. That should be about a bag.
Okay.
Man, this can make me so sad. Not being able to eat it.
I'm gonna have to steal them away from my kids before they get to them.
And by the way, it's gonna smell really, really bad. So burn it somewhere where you don't have to smell it later on.
I think I'll go camping.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, but we are doing different flavors. How many flavors?
So, do you want to pick a weird one, Elizabeth? That is
You want me to just try one of like the weird ones, or one and a real one, or
maybe, yeah. So there's 4 of us. If we do 4 different flavors, then 2. Well, Elizabeth, you're probably gonna be the only one able to do the flavors there. Yeah.
Unless we can order, someone could order it on Amazon, or I don't know.
no.
Actually, I want to, because I just want to get like 2 bags and eat one.
How about we all do one flavor and then we all test it 8 times, and then that should be enough for our sampling, right? Because all of us have, yeah. So let's just all pick one flavor and then just go with that, and then we'll come back and then compare data.
Would it just be 8 times that we have to do it then, or
just 8?
Okay.
8 times, burn it 8 times. That's gonna take forever.
Okay.
Yeah, these ones are really fast to burn, so it's fine.
Gosh, dang, they're denying me my salmon Doritos. I can't find them.
It's not pulling up on Amazon.
Really?
Oh, darn it.
How dare they? Okay. I'll do sweet spicy chili. That's cool.
Yeah, I can do just the regular like nacho cheese.
Okay.
I can do Cool Ranch then.
Okay.
And
I think nacho cheese and Cool Ranch have the same fat content.
Oh, do they? Okay.
What about
But,
salsa verde or that
taco?
One, oh, taco.
Yeah, taco has the most fat.
Awesome.
It has like 11 grams, I think, and the spicy sweet chili has 7, and then regular has 8. And so we just
Okay.
need to get, Elizabeth, you just need to find one that's not 8, 7, or 11,
Okay.
if you can.
These ones are really weird flavors. Like there's a spicy grilled mix. I have no idea what that means. An American sausage and American onion.
You'll be able to find something then. Or they even make low-fat Doritos. So no matter what, we can find one that has like, I think it's like 4.5 grams or something.
I think Asians
So-
are pretty good with eating low-fat things.
Nick, you
Okay,
know you're doing this.
You're
Wait.
dang right I do.
What was
What?
what was so what was the lowest fat content in yours?
And out of our 3,
Yeah,
it's 7.
7. Okay, I'll try and find something lower than that then.
Okay, if you can't, and if they're all like the same, just let us know, and one of us can switch ours to the low-fat Doritos, and then you get that number.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Do we want to do this before Tuesday?
I think it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do it this weekend.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
As you guys are talking, I'm writing down all this stuff in case I need to write it down in a paper or something.
Perfect.
Add more
That's a good
detail
idea.
in the sample section.
is there any other information that we need?
No. Oh, for that that 3-question quiz, I answered no to all those because we're not using humans, so we don't need, and we're not doing a survey.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like all no to that one, right?
Yeah. Do we all need to turn in design this study, or is it only one of us?
Just one,
thought it was-
and then the rest
I
of us
thought it
just
was
need to do the
just me.
quiz.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm going through the questions right now that pulled up. And as of right now, I have nothing that I can't fill out by myself.
Okay. So just to clarify,
Mhm.
are we gonna burn it until it stop, like the fire goes out?
yeah. Burn it until everything's like done. Like if it's once
So-
the fire's gone.
All right, I think that's a good thing to measure it by. Whenever the fire completely is out, then you stop the timer.
Mhm.
And then we just put it in like a glass jar, like a mason jar to
Pretty
burn
much,
it.
yeah. Because like yeah,
Mhm.
the glass will like help it to stop, and it's
And
pretty.
let's try to all make sure to like get one of those same jars to do it in, just so
Okay.
it's all like the same test. If you
Okay,
can.
perfect.
The only thing I'm seeing on this study is project approval. Do we need to get approval before we do all this?
I think so,
I
actually.
think the quiz thing will help us to get approval.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
That like we're
what is the title of our project?
We need something witty.
We got fire.
Hmm.
What kind of witty things can you think of? Burn, baby, burn. That's so dumb.
I'm cool with that.
that works.
Good.
Are we really?
Super witty.
Okay, that's what it's gonna be.
It's written down and saved, so you can.
Oh shoot! It's
Am I
up.
going back? I like this. I like this a lot more than doing like the tests and stuff. Doing our own seems like it's gonna be a lot more interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
No one else will get to burn things.
It's true. I love burning stuff.
And then my phone might have cut out. What did you guys say about the approval? Do we just do it first? Or
I think we're supposed to turn in that the Word doc.
okay.
And then from there, they give us like the thumbs up, but then we can already do the research. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's pretty legit project.
Yeah, I see nothing going to go wrong with this one.
Mhm.
Cut and dry.
Needs to catch stuff on fire.
The problem it looks like they have is if you do a study involving humans, because there's tons of sections. I mean, what are you going to do to your subjects and all this different stuff?
And,
So
We're going to burn
eat
them.
'em.
We're gonna burn them all.
Just don't put that on the humans part.
No, I gotcha. Okay, cool. This sounds fun.
Awesome.
Wait, we have to make this sound like really intelligent. Like in the quiz thing, they say provide a brief description of the project.
What
Just use a
quiz?
bunch of big words.
Yeah, just like how are we gonna put it and make it look fancy and stuff?
We're using a plethora of Doritos.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Dibs on that. No one else can use it.
we call dibs. We'll be using a plethora.
Where did it ask you to provide information about the study?
I went to. They say okay. There's this thing called registration of research projects using human subjects. Oh wait, we're not using human subjects.
Yeah, it's not a requirement.
That's okay. So this doesn't need to be in. Oh. Okay. Close out of that. So what's the question? What do we need to do specifically then? Self-report. Oh.
I don't want to do
So for, yeah, the design, the study, self-report quiz, it's just those 3 questions, right? Did anyone else do it?
Yeah, I did it yesterday. It's just the 3 saying like, did you already fill out I forgot what it's called. And you just say no because you're not using humans, so we don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are so much
Is
nicer
that-
not using humans.
Yeah. A little more convenient too.
I would say.
Cool. Well, I've got all that info, the extra info now. I got to get ready for class, but I will get the design to study to you guys this evening when I get out of class. I'll come back and work on this. If not work on it, finish it.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Sweet. And I gotta go as well. I gotta get back to work and spend metal and crap.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
See ya.
See y'all.
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.